Today I'm going to teach you how to crochet a elegant matching little lamb bag. The main materials used are coral velvet and 5-strand milk cotton. We crochet the milk cotton as a single strand, using a 2.5 mm crochet hook. We use a 3.0 mm crochet hook with the velvet yarn, the imitation lamb wool part of the bag body. We achieve this by crocheting slip stitches on the piece, using the velvet yarn to crochet slip stitches on top. First, make a slip knot on your finger. Then wrap the crochet hook around and pull out the yarn. This forms a small braid. This is a chain stitch. Continue crocheting 19 chain stitches according to the pattern. Including the first stitch, a total of 20 chain stitches are made. After crocheting 20 chain stitches, we continue with 3 turning chains. Then wrap the crochet hook around and return to the third to last stitches. 1, 2, 3. Return to the fourth to last stitches. Wrap the crochet hook around. Insert it into the center of the fourth to last stitches. Pull the needle outwards and adjust the stitches. Hook out a loop. Now there are 3 loops on the needle. Crochet hook around and pull out the first 2 loops at once. Crochet hook around and pull out the back 2 loops again. This will form a little braid at the top. This little braid is the first stitch of our second round. Now we crochet. Then we continue to crochet 18 double crochets. Then we continue to crochet into the second stitches. Similarly, crochet a double crochet. The little braid formed is the second stitches. Then crochet the second stitches. Crochet around to the next stitches. Crochet double crochet. Now we can take a look. We have now crocheted 123. Crochet double crochet. Continue crocheting to the fourth stitches. After crocheting 8 double crochets in each stitch of 1 South Carolina, we have 1 last stitches left. We are in the last stitches. In the same hole, crochet 7 double crochets. Continue, 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 continue. Continue, continue, continue. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share, and support with tips. Let's count together outside the loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 post represents 1 double crochet. Then we turn to the other side. We are on the other side. Continue crocheting the middle part. 1 South Carolina in each of the 18 double crochets. The stitches on both sides are shared. Which stitches do we insert on the left side? Which stitches do we insert on the right side? We continue, 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 continue. "18 double crochets are crocheted. Then we have the last stitches left. In this last stitches, the left side has been crocheted. 1 double crochet and 3 chain stitches. These 3 chain stitches are counted as 1 stitch. In the 2 peaks, we will crochet 7 double crochets each. So we continue in this hole to crochet 5 more double crochets. And that's it. After crocheting 5 double crochets, insert the crochet hook into the initial stitch, the 3 starting stitches, inside the third braid. Wrap the yarn and pull through. Pull directly through the previous loop. This is a slip stitch. The round ends here. So we are on the second round. We need to be on both sides, at the position of the vertex on both sides, in the same stitches, separately. Work 7 double crochet stitches. We need to use a marker. Mark these 7 double crochet stitches. Mark them. 1,234,567. Mark these 7 double crochet stitches. We mark them. Mark them with a marker. We should be able to count. In the same hole. The 7 double crochet stitches worked into the same hole. 1,234,567. And then it's the same over here. It's the same over here. We start by crocheting. When we make the first stitch, we've already made a mark. Then we just need to mark the first stitch over here. Mark it again. Mark the first stitch. Then we increase. Then our increase is only within the 7 stitches at our turning point. Increase within these 7 stitches at the turning point. Increase according to the pattern. The middle part always consists of 1 South Carolina in each of the 18 double crochets. Then we continue crocheting the second round. First, we make 3 chain stitches. Then crochet hook around the yarn. The pattern for increasing in the second round is within the 7 stitches at both turning points. Within these 7 stitches, add 1 stitch in each stitches. Then we remove the first marker. Crochet hook around the yarn. In the next stitches, in front, crochet from one hole. Make 2 double crochets. 2 double crochets. This is our first stitches. Continue to crochet 1 South Carolina in each stitch. 18 double crochets. 18 double crochets of 1 South Carolina in each stitch. After crocheting, we come to the other side, at the turning point of 7 double crochets. Within these 7 double crochets, in each stitches, add 1 double crochet. In each stitches, crochet 2 double crochets. Then after crocheting, still need 2. In the first stitches. The first. Inside the first stitch, place a marker. Then crochet hook around the yarn. Every 7 stitches, within each stitches, add 1 double crochet. That last group, add 1 double crochet. Within the stitches, also need to crochet. Also need to add a stitch. After adding in this last stitches, crochet a twist. Now, at the turning point, we change from 7 stitches in the first round to 14 stitches in the second round. Then in the middle, we continue to crochet 18 double crochets in each stitch. After crocheting 15 double crochets, we come to the twist buttonhole. Starting from this side of the twist buttonhole, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are still 5 stitches left, 5 stitches left to crochet. In the first 5 stitches, at this turning point, add 1 double crochet in each stitches. Then mark the first stitch of the first stitches. After adding the first 5 stitches, after adding 1 stitch in each stitches, we can see that we started by crocheting 3 chain stitches. This group of 3 chain stitches counts as 1 double crochet. So within this first stitches, there is only 1 double crochet. Then we crochet hook around the yarn. Insert into the stitches with 3 chain stitches. crochet to make 1 double crochet. And combined with the 3 chain stitches, it forms a double crochet increase. The next stitch also completes an increase. Now there should be 7 double crochet increases. Then crochet hook into the 3rd braid of the 3 chain stitches. Crochet to make a slip stitch. Tighten, then crochet to 1, 2, 3. Then continue crocheting to the 3 chain stitches. The 3rd chain stitch is our first stitch of the next round. Use a marker to mark it. Mark the 3rd small braid. It is the first stitch of our 3rd round. Then we crochet the 3rd round. The 3rd round, we can see our 2 green markers. 2 green markers, marked here, is the vertex position. Vertex position. The first round has 7 stitches. The first round is 7 double crochet stitches. The second round is in each. Within these 7 double crochet stitches, 1 stitch is added in each double crochet stitch. So now there are 14 double crochet stitches. We can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There should also be 14 double crochet stitches here. As the vertex, this side is even better, because there is no turning chain position here. Still 14 stitches. Then we increase. Just follow the pattern. Increase 7 times, following the pattern. Divide into 7 groups. Increase in each group according to the pattern. 7 times. Then to this side. The vertex is also increased 7 times. Then in the middle position, always maintain 18. 1 South Carolina in each stitch of double crochet. Let me demonstrate for everyone. Then the increase pattern for the second round vertex is to add 1 stitch in each hole. Now it's 14 stitches. Then for the 3rd round, it's skip 1 stitch and add 1 stitch. So the increase pattern for the 3rd round vertex is to skip 1 stitch and add 1 stitch. So the meaning of skip 1 stitch and add 1 stitch is, in the first stitches, it's this one. It's in the stitches in front of the slip stitch. Crochet a double crochet. This is a single crochet. This is a double crochet. A double crochet. Then we crochet hook around the yarn. Take the marker off. At the marker position, crochet a double crochet increase. Double crochet increase. The increase of double crochet is to crochet 2 double crochets in 1 stitch. After crocheting the increase of double crochet, we continue to mark it. Continue to mark it. Now we have crocheted a group of skip 1 stitch, add 1 stitch. Crocheted a group of skip 1 stitch, add 1 stitch. Then we crochet the middle part of 1 South Carolina in each stitch, 18 double crochets. After crocheting the 18 single crochets of the middle 1 South Carolina in each stitch, we have come to the vertex on the front side. The vertex consists of 14 stitches. We crochet according to the pattern of skip 1 stitch, add 1 stitch. Crochet a double crochet inside the first stitch. Then join and fasten off. In the second stitches, add 1 stitch. This is a group of skip 1 stitch, add 1 stitch. Then we continue to crochet a double crochet. Then in the second stitches, crochet a double crochet increase. This is the second group of skip 1 stitch, add 1 stitch. Then we have a total of 7 groups of double crochet stitches. 1 double crochet. Add 1 stitch in the next stitch. Next, crochet 1 double crochet. Add 1 stitch in the next stitches. Then crochet 1 double crochet. Add 1 stitch in the next stitch. One long stitch. Add 1 long stitch in the next stitch. Then it's a long stitch. In the next stitch, add 1 long stitch, adding a stitch to a long stitch. So we follow the pattern of skipping 1 stitch and adding 1 stitch. Following the pattern of skipping 1 stitch and adding 1 stitch, we crochet 7 groups. After crocheting 7 groups, we also mark the last stitch with a marker after crocheting 7 groups. This is the position for the third row. Now there should be 21 stitches. After crocheting 21 stitches, skipping 1 stitch and adding 1 stitch 7 times, we continue crocheting 18 long stitches in the middle without increasing or decreasing. After crocheting 21 stitches, skipping 1 stitch and adding 1 stitch 7 times, after crocheting 18 long stitches in the middle without increasing or decreasing, we have reached the designated position on the side. We have already crocheted 1 group of skipping 1 stitch and adding 1 stitch on the side. Then on this side, we need to continue crocheting 6 groups of skipping 1 stitch and adding 1 stitch. Continue crocheting. Remove the marker. In the first stitch, 1 long needle. In the second stitch, add 1 stitch, then a long needle. In the second stitch, add a stitch with a long needle, then crochet a long needle. In the second stitches, crochet a double crochet clip needle, 1 double crochet, a double crochet clip needle, 1 double crochet, a double crochet clip needle. After we crochet 5 sets, we will find that there is still 1 stitches left. Crochet a double crochet in the stitches, 1 double crochet. Then this. After crocheting 1 double crochet, where to crochet an increase? It's that increase. Crochet it in our slip stitch. It's the stitches that consists of 3 chain stitches. Because of the stitches, this also counts as a double crochet. It's equivalent to having crocheted a double crochet already. Then we continue within this slip stitch stitches, continuing to crochet another double crochet, and then it forms an increase of double crochet with our 3 chain stitches. This way we have completed 7 sets. Exactly 7 sets. Next, we remove the marker. Remove the marker. At the 3rd chain stitch. Within the 3rd of the 3 chain stitches, organize a slip stitch. Then crochet 1, 2, 3. 3 chain stitches. Each row consists of 3 chain stitches. Then we place a marker on the 3rd chain stitch. Place a marker. Then we continue to crochet. We continue to crochet the 4th row, the 4th round. Then for the 4th round, we follow the pattern of skipping 2 stitches and adding 1 stitch. Following the pattern of skipping 2 stitches and adding 1 stitch. Also, the position of the vertex needs to increase. Then the middle is still the central part on both sides. Also, 1 South Carolina in each stitch of the 18 double crochet. Then we start crocheting the 4th round. We come to the next stitches. Crochet a double crochet. Crochet a double crochet in the 2nd stitches. Crochet a double crochet increase in the 3rd stitches. Then at the last stitch of this double crochet increase, place a marker. Then crochet 18 1 South Carolina in each stitch of double crochet. After crocheting 18 double crochet, we have come to another color turning point. Inside the turning point of another color, start crocheting according to the pattern. Also crochet according to the pattern of skipping 2 stitches and crocheting the next stitch. In the first stitches, 1 double crochet. In the 3rd stitches, add 1 stitch. This is the 2nd group of crochet. 1 double crochet. Double crochet the 2nd stitches. Add 1 stitch to the 3rd stitches. Add another stitch with force. Continue crocheting. Add 1 stitch. At the turning point, add 1 stitch every 2 stitches. Continue crocheting 18 double crochets of 1 South Carolina in each stitch. 18 single crochets of 1 South Carolina in each stitch. After finishing the double crochet, let's continue to pull down the fastener. Crochet 6 sets on the side. Add 1 stitch every 2 stitches. Crochet 6 sets. Crochet 7 sets. Crochet 8 sets. Crochet 9 sets. Crochet 10 sets. Crochet 11 sets. Crochet 12 sets. Crochet 13 sets. Crochet 14 sets. crochet group 15, crochet group 16, crochet group 17, crochet group 18, crochet group 19, crochet group 20, crochet group 21, crochet group 22, crochet group 24, crochet group 25, crochet group 26, crochet group 27, crochet group 28, crochet group 30, crochet group 31, crochet group 32, crochet group 33, crochet group 34, crochet group 35, crochet group 36, crochet group 37, crochet group 39, crochet group 40, crochet group 41, crochet group 42, crochet group 43, crochet group 44, crochet group 45, crochet group 46, crochet group 47, crochet group 48, crochet group 49, crochet group 50, crochet group 51, crochet group 52, crochet group 53, crochet group 55, crochet group 56, crochet group 57, crochet group 58, crochet group 59, crochet group 60, crochet group 61, crochet group 62, crochet group 63, crochet group 64, crochet group 65, crochet group 67, crochet group 68, crochet group 69. Do not cut a round of single crochet after crocheting. We start with the first stitch, crochet a slip stitch, then crochet a chain stitch. Then we cut the yarn and pull it out. Then here first, do not cut it, because I need to continue crocheting the body on this piece of paper. This bag of ours, it's the main body, one of its main bodies. The main body is connected to the bag body, and then another piece is hooked separately. So we need to crochet two main bodies. One piece is crocheted like this. Crochet 7 loops like this. Then cut the thread to finish. And then another piece. We need to crochet the bag body based on it. Now I will explain to everyone how to crochet the bag body. When we crochet the bag body, after pulling the yarn through, we continue crocheting. 1, 2, 3. Continue crocheting 3. Several stitches. Then crochet around the yarn. Crochet around the yarn. Crochet double crochet. Crochet 1 double crochet on each stitches. Then we continue crocheting the first to third rounds of the bag body. The first to third rounds of the bag body are 1 South Carolina in each stitch of 3 rounds of double crochet. No need to add or subtract. Just crochet around this whole piece. 1 South Carolina in each stitch for 3 rounds of double crochet. 3 rounds of double crochet. After crocheting 3 rounds of 1 South Carolina in each stitch double crochet, crochet a slip stitch. End. So if we can see that there is this pulling hole, it doesn't matter. If we crochet a blind bend, we won't see it. If everyone doesn't want it to have this hole, everyone don't pick up 1, 2, 3. Don't pick up the third stitch. Don't pick up the third stitch of the 3 starting stitches. Instead, pick up the second double crochet stitches. Crochet around 8 stitch. Don't count the 3 starting stitches as 1. Don't count the 3 starting stitches as 1 double crochet. In this way, it won't move. It doesn't matter. We will still hook this dog hair later. Once hooked, nothing can be seen. Next, after we hook to this point, we hook and knit 1, 2, 3. Hook and knit 3 foundation stitches. In this row, we need the position to leave the opening. Leave it. Then the position of the zipper. Let's find the smoother side. As the opening. Then we find the center position. An approximate position is enough. Then count 17 stitches on one side. 12,345,678,910. 111,213,141,516. 17. So, if it's 17 stitches, the opening is a bit small for 1. We can add 2 more stitches on the side. Add 2 stitches. Once we reach here, it's enough. Then count 17 stitches here. 12,345,678,910. 111,213,141,516. 17. 16 stitches here will be enough. Then approximately approximately this position. Count the stitches. Everyone according to their own gauge. Just take a look. Don't go too low. And don't affect putting things. Just approximately. Just to this position. This position will be enough. Then count the stitches for my gauge. Left 12,345,678,910. 111,213,141,516. 17,181,720, 21,222,324, 28,262,829, 30,313,234,353,637. I left 37 stitches. Left 37 stitches. Then our gauge. After securing the position, we need to continue to crochet double crochet. Crochet double crochet. Then keep crocheting until we reach the position of the marker. The position of the first marker. We crochet to the marker. The number of stitches left here. We are here. Crochet 37. If we have left how many stitches here? We crochet how many chain stitches here? Crochet the chain stitches a bit loose. 1, 2. I have left 37 stitches. So I need to crochet 37 chain stitches. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After crocheting 37 stitches, we need to pay attention to this braid. Do not twist this row. Then smooth it out. Then crochet a double crochet. Mark the stitches. Again. Continue crocheting double crochet. Crochet double crochet. Then continue crocheting double crochet. Crochet the remaining stitches. Crochet the remaining stitches of the fourth round. Then we are the remaining stitches of the fourth round. After crocheting, we will reinsert 3 chain stitches. Then crochet double crochet. Crochet to the side. This opening position. After the opening position, we, on this row of braids, remember on this row of 37 braids, crochet a double crochet on each braid. We are passing the hook from the center of the small braid to the outside. Pick up the outer half of the line segment directly. Pass the hook from the center of the small braid. Pick up the outer half of the line segment directly. Crochet in this way. Hook around the yarn. Insert the hook from the center of the small braid to the outside. Pull up the outer half of the yarn segment directly. Hook double crochet. Hook 37 double crochet. Then keep hooking here. After hooking the double crochet, we continue to hook the next stitches. Hook them all. Hook them into double crochet. Then we hook double crochet. Keep hooking until the end of the 5th round. Then we continue to hook until the end of the 5th round. Then we continue to hook to the 67th round. The 67th round is also 1 South Carolina in each stitch, 2 rows of double crochet. 67th round, 1 South Carolina in each stitch, 2 rows of double crochet. There are a total of 7 rows in this body. A total of 7 rows. The first 3 rows are one side of the body. The 4th row is the zipper opening. The other 3 rows are the other side of the body. Then my main body is hooked like this. After hooking, we hook a printing needle. Then hook a standing needle. Cut the thread, pull it out, and tighten it. Then leave a longer end of the thread. We need it for sewing. Then, to sew this part where the dog hair is hooked, and here needs to be hooked as well. Here, every row, we need to hook for this zipper line as well. We need to hook inside here. Here, also hook between 2 double crochet stitches. Then here, this line also needs to be hooked, and the zipper part is empty, so no need to hook. That's how we do it. First, hook the fur. First, hook these fluffs. After hooking the fur, we prepare the grid. Insert the grid. After inserting, we make the zipper. After making the zipper, we turn the back. Sew the back grid to the main grid. Then after sewing the grid, we then sew another piece of fabric. Sew another piece of fabric to it, because after we finish crocheting, the fluff will probably cover this position, and it's very long. Then we just need to find the stitches of this braid. Stitches of 2 braids. Stitches of the 2 pieces of braid. Just sew it stitch by stitch. After we finish crocheting the main body of our bag, we can then crochet the fluffy part. The fluffy part. We take out this kind of fluffy yarn from the material bag. Switch to a 3.0 mm crochet hook. The center of the first row. Insert it here. Insert it. Turn to the back. Bring the fluffy yarn from the back. Bring it in. Bring it in like this. After bringing it in, we go stitch by stitch to crochet hook. Through the next stitches. Through the next stitches. Through the next stitches. This end of the thread. Put it here for now. Then, crochet hook. Pull this section of thread to the front. Now there are also 2 loops on the crochet hook. We pull the front loop into the back loop. This is how the slip stitch is hooked. Then we enter this fluffy yarn. Continue through the next stitches. Come to the back, wrap the yarn, pull out the fluffy yarn. After pulling it out, pull it into the previous stitches. Just hook the slip stitch and it's done. Split and then wrap the yarn. Pull to the front. Like this. Then insert into the next stitches. Pull out, then pull out. Pull into the previous loop. When we pull out this loop, it should be slightly larger so that the fur will be fuller, will be fluffier. That is, if you see that if we pull too tightly, the fur that is crocheted will be very narrow. If it is too narrow, it will not be enough to cover the gap of a half double crochet. So pull it a little looser and then insert it. The loops are all slightly larger, about 1.5 centimeters. This length is about 1.5 centimeters pulled out. That's it. Then we use this method. Crochet the chair here. Then to the east eye of the tower here. When we come to the second round is this round. Let's just find a stitches in this round. Just find a stitches. Then we'll go through the 2 pillars. This big gap with a hook and eye. This way we'll transition to the top of the second row. Then we'll continue to the next 2 pillars and go through. Bring the yarn out. This way to hook. This is how we adjust and hook. Then the arm with the yarn coil is a little bigger. This will make the fur more full. Then around this second circle. It's the same at the corner. It's the same around it. Hooking. Then follow its texture. Turn to the other side. Then continue to do this. Then it's always hook the second row to the where it connects. Hook it to this connection. Then connect. Connect it here. For a while, until there are no gaps. Then crochet hook into the next row. Like this. Transition. We then move on to the next round. In the next round, we continue to follow this method. To pull out. Then we follow this method. Pull out all of this woven piece. Pull out all of the stitches. Pull them all out. Then we hook to the last round. After the double crochet is crocheted, there is one last round of single crochet left. This single crochet row, we hook in, we pull out in, pull the fur into this. Shredded. Shredded, just pick this one outside. Shredded braid, pull out 1 stitch at a time like this. Let's continue pulling out. Just pick this single crochet, the braid in front. Just keep pulling it out like this. so we pull it out like this. Then this round of single crochet rows. Pull it out 2. Pull it out. Then crochet to the end. After crocheting this last stitch, in the stitches of the first stitch, let's crochet this again. Crochet 1 more stitch. Every seam, every joint. We are all in the first stitch. This stitches that has been crocheted. Crochet 1 more stitch. Like this. This fluff here. The seam here will be seamless. If we don't crochet the stitch, then this fur here, there will be a very obvious. There will be a bald spot. Then we cut the thread. After cutting, pull out the thread. Then use the sewing needle in our material package. The material package may have that kind of plastic large bore sewing needle. It will be easier to wear. Then it will, just like this, to several stitches. To hide, put the thread through several times. Just put it on at will. Then because of this, they are all free. That is, no matter how good or bad it looks, there will be no trace. Then we do this again, like this, like a street. Wear it like this a few times. It will be stronger. Then we wear it at will. After wearing, we can just cut the thread, cut off, and then all these threads. We all follow this method to hide the thread, and then this piece of the main body. We'll be fine. We'll be done. And then one pieces. It's this kind of a round piece, without a jacket, and then the other piece, where the main body and the side jacket are crocheted together, and then crocheted together, and then until it's crocheted, like this, and then the side. We also need to crochet the fur like this. The side also needs to crochet the fur. Crochet it like this, and then the wrapping place. The wrapping place is like this. To crochet the fur, it's useless. Does each row need to be busy enough? The grid should also be enough. Next, let's take a look at our grid. Our grid has 2 of these, long left round grid, and one of this kind, long strip grid. Long strip grid has no opening. Everyone, according to their own situation. Then go, make this opening. The opening is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. About 26. Or 28. 30 is also okay. Then it's about this big. My opening is too big. Then it's not beautiful. Then everyone opens 28 to 30. That's okay. Then we can see. It means to subtract. 1, 2, 3, subtract 3 rows of grid. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Our side is 9 rows. There are 9 rows in total. Then one side is a 3-row grid. Green is also a 3-row grid. Then the middle 30 squares. We subtract 3 rows. Just subtract 3 rows. Then after it's done, we first put the grids on both sides relative to each other. Relative, and then sew it up like this first. Sew it up first. Then the length. Everyone compares their own. Then we put it. Sew it together like this. Then assemble the seam. Sew it together with white thread. Next, we crochet the ear part. Xiao Yin's ears are locked with even stitches. Lock 9 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then crochet 1, 2. My 4th stitches. Crochet a double crochet. Mark the first stitch with a stitch marker. Next in the next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 30, 31, 32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 30, 31, 32, 34, 37, 38, 39, 30, 31, 32, 38, 39, 30, 31, 38, 39, 30, 39. So that only the last stitches is left. We are in the last stitches. In the same stitches, crochet 7 double crochet. Next we insert into the previous stitches. We have 1 stitches on the left and right. Then, insert into the right stitches, 1 by 1. Continue to crochet 8. Double crochet, last stitches, insert. After 8 double crochet, we crochet 1, 1, 2, 3, crochet 3 increases. Turn the piece. After turning, we crochet on its reverse side. Continue crocheting 8. Double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After 8 double crochet, we come to the corner. In the 7 stitches of the corner, increase 1 double crochet each. Crochet in each hole. 2 treble crochet. Treble crochet. Good. Please don't hesitate to like, subscribe, forward, and support the reward. Then crochet 3 standing stitches. Turn the piece over. Then crochet. Then crochet a standing stitch. Turn the piece over. We are in the first 3. First, we crochet 3 single crochets. Then crochet 3 half double crochets. How to crochet half double crochet. Pass the yarn through the stitches. Hook a coil. Now there are 3 coils on the needle. Take out the yarn once. This is a half double crochet. 2 half double crochets. 3 half double crochets. Then crochet 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Then follow the rules. Then crochet the corner part. Corner part, we follow an increase, a double crochet, an increase, a double crochet, an increase, a double crochet, crochet 7 times. First we crochet an increase in double crochet. Then crochet a double crochet. This is a set. Then we continue crocheting. An increase in double crochet. A double crochet. 2 sets. An increase in double crochet. A double crochet. An increase in double crochet. A double crochet. An increase in double crochet. A double crochet. A double crochet together. A double crochet. A double crochet together. A double crochet. Hook straight. 2 double crochet. Then crochet 3. Half double crochet. Then crochet 2 single crochet. That's how the ears are crocheted. After crocheting, we turn to crochet a starting needle, turn to its side. It's not very flat here. Then we wrap it here. Wrap it with a single crochet edge. We adjust the stitches of each row. The stitches of each row. Just crochet it. Put it. The cloth is neat. It's easier to sew. Then. That's how it's done. We make 2 ears. This corner. We have crocheted 4 in total. Next we will crochet its small corner. We will start the small corner with a slip knot. Slip knot 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chain stitch 5. Then crochet to a standing stitch. Then return to the second to last stitches. Crochet 2. A single crochet. The next 3 stitches crochet to a single crochet each. In the last stitches, in the same stitches. Crochet to 3 single crochets. In the last stitches, in the same stitches. Crochet to 3 single crochets. In the last stitches, in the same stitches. Crochet to 3 single crochets. In the last stitches, in the same stitches. Crochet to 3 single crochets. In the last stitches, we are in the same stitches. Crochet to 3 single crochet. In the last stitches, we are in the same stitches. Crochet to 3 single crochet. Then we turn to the other side of this piece. We are on the other side. Crochet to the first, also corresponding to the stitches. Crochet to 3 single crochet first. You can see now, in our last stitches, 1 stitch has been crocheted on the left. Then we insert into the last stitches, and then make up 2 more. In the last stitches is a single crochet. Then with our first stitches, crochet to a slip stitch, pull it tight, then crochet to a standing stitch. We crochet to our second round. Our round 2 is in the first stitches. Crochet to an increase, then crochet 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 single crochet, then in the 3 stitches of the corner. In the 3 stitches of the corner, increase in each stitches. Then crochet 3 single crochet. Finally there are 2 stitches left. In the last 2 stitches, we increase in each. Then with the first stitch, crochet a slip stitch. Crochet a standing stitch. Next, start crocheting the third round. The third to sixth round are 4 rounds of 1 South Carolina in each stitch of single crochet. No need to add or subtract. Just crochet a single crochet in each stitches. After crocheting the sixth round, we crochet a slip stitch, and this starting needle, cut the thread, then the cloth of this small corner is peeled off. Then we stuff it with cotton. Stuff the front and middle with cotton. Then sew it to the bottom of the bag. This position, our pen, that is, after crocheting this triangular shape, need to embroider the part of its nose in the center of this nose with black thread. Next, we crochet the puppy's nose. This nose is triangular. We are magic ring. First, make 2 loops on your fingers. Insert the crochet hook into the starting loop. Hook out a coil. Then crochet another stitch. Loop up 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chain 7 single crochet. 7. Chain 6, 7 single crochet. Then we this coil. Close the needle ring. Thread end. Tighten. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. It doesn't matter. Then in the second stitches, in the same hole, crochet 3 single crochet. In the third stitches, crochet a single crochet. Then in the next stitches, in the same hole, crochet 3 single crochet. In the next stitches, crochet a single crochet. In the next stitches, below, in the same hole, crochet 3 single crochet. Then crochet a single crochet in the last hole. Then we take down the stitch marker. We start crocheting the second round. Our second round. We crochet the third round. The first stitch of our third round. Crochet a single crochet directly on the first stitch of the second stitch. Then crochet a single crochet in the next stitches. Next, come to the corner stitches of the previous round. We crocheted 3 single crochet in the same hole inside the corner. Then our third round is to use the stitch in the center of these 3 single crochet as the corner stitches of this round. The corner of this round. Crocheted 3 single crochet in the second, in the single crochet in the center. Still crochet 3 single crochet in the same hole. Then crochet 1, 2, 3. Crochet 3 single crochet in each stitch. Then we come to another corner here. Another corner here. Crochet the center stitch of the 3 single crochet in the same stitch. As a corner inside, need to crochet in the same stitch. 3 single crochet. So this corner comes out. Next, we continue to crochet 3 single crochet of 1 South Carolina in each stitch. Then, come to again, the center stitch of the third corner. In this corner we crochet 1, 2, 3. 3 single crochet are crocheted in the same stitch. Then, finally, there are 2 stitches left. We are at the last. Here, crochet 2 single crochet. Crochet 2 single crochet. This triangle is basically done. This side is a little longer. The two sides below are relatively narrower because there are 3 stitches between these two sides, and there are 4 stitches between the side above, so the side above is longer. Then we crochet the 4th round, the first stitch of the 4th round. We are on the first stitch of the 3rd round. Crochet a single crochet, the second piece, then crochet hook. Continue to crochet 1, 2. Continue to crochet 2 single crochet, then to the stitch in the very center of the turning point. Inside the stitch in the very center, in the same stitch crochet 3 single crochet. Then we 1 South Carolina in each stitch. Continue to crochet 5 single crochet. After crocheting the 5 single crochet, we are at the center stitch of the turning point again. In the same stitch at the center, we crochet 1, 2, 3, crochet 3 stitches. Then we continue to crochet 5 single crochet with 1 South Carolina in each stitch. Then we are at the center again, the center of the turning point. Inside the center stitch of the 3rd corner turning point, crochet 3 single crochet in the same stitch. We are at the center of the turning point again. Inside the center stitch of the 3rd corner turning point, we crochet 3 single crochet in the same stitch. Then we have the last 3 stitches left. We crochet the last 3 stitches with 1 South Carolina in each stitch. In this way, the triangle is basically very obvious. Then we finish the 4th round. We start to crochet the 5th round. Next, we crochet the 7th round according to this rule. We have crocheted the 7th round. In this way, the shape of the triangle is very obvious. The size of our nose is almost crocheted to the 7th round. Next, continue to crochet 3 rounds of 1 South Carolina in each stitch. Next, we crochet by ourselves. Mark the first stitch with a stitch marker. No need to increase or decrease. Just crochet a single crochet in each stitches. Then double crochet 3 rounds of 1 South Carolina in each stitch. After crocheting the single crochet, we are finished. And crochet a slip stitch with the first stitch. Crochet a standing stitch. Then cut the thread. Then we use black thread. Use this sewing needle in the material package. This sewing needle in the material package. To embroider its nose, we sew with double thread. Then start from this position. Then find the point below like this. Around this point. Or this point. This point should be fine. This point is the first and second lap. Second lap. Then we do it like this. In a hole. Go through twice. Go through a hole twice. Twice. Just like now we have to pull it smoothly. Good. Please don't hesitate to like, subscribe, forward, and support the reward. If you sew, you can master it yourself. You can also sew it a little bigger. This is optional. You can sew as big as you want. Nose. Then don't we have another line here? Our line is passed out from here. And then passed in from the end of the nose. Passed in. Then a line is formed like this. Then we pass it out from here. And then wrap this side again. Because the line is still passing here, so it seems to be narrower than that side. Then after the transmission is complete, the nose below is sewn. There will be a gap above. Then we fill the gap here. First enter the first eye. Then skip one and it doesn't matter. Then you can space it out. Just fill it in like this. This has a leaky spot. Then we pass it in from here. Fill it in like this. So the nose is basically done. Then we stuff the nose with cotton. Stuff it with cotton and sew it to this side. The side of the face will do. How is this tail made? Our tail is made of fluffy yarn. 3 fluffy yarns. 4 lock stitches. Then back and forth. Crochet back and forth. Crochet 4 rows. Then just like a ribbon. Then fold it in half and sew it together. Then lock it in this zipper and it's done. It's very simple. Next, let's crochet this bandage part. This bandage, we crochet it in pieces. Crochet it in pieces. We lock 105 needles. Lock 105 needles. We use the lock needle method for the bandage. Pick up 105 lock needles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'll pick up 20 here to show you. You pick up 105 chain stitches. Then crochet a standing needle. Crochet hook back to the second to last stitches. Pass the needle from the center of the braid outward. Crochet single crochet. This row is crocheted with 105. Single crochet. On the back. Continue crocheting 105 single crochet. After crocheting 105 single crochet, we crochet a back needle. Flip this piece over. We crochet the third round to sixth round. Similarly, crochet 105 single crochet. We crochet 1 South Carolina in each stitch to the sixth round. Then the 6 rows are crocheted. After crocheting, we fold it like this. After folding, we sew it relatively like this. We can count. We need to leave 6 stitches here. 123,456. This stitch starts from the 7th stitch. This side too. 123,456. Start from the 7th stitch. Start sewing. Then start sewing like this. When sewing, we do it like this. From this side, sew 1 stitch at a time. Then the position of the first stitch. We can fix a few more stitches. Next, we just sew 1 stitch at a time. The second stitch, like this. After sewing, we turn it to this side. Still sewing from one side. After sewing like this, it will be a cylinder. Then turn it over. Then we sew it into, like this, 6 stitches on each side. Then our side, it will be a cylinder. Then we sew like this.